Why, hello there, Anisto here. I do hope this video finds you well. Today I'm bringing you a summary of a knife I've done a full review on. The full review will be linked in the description. This is the Custom Knife Factory Sukhoi 4. Happens to be number 400 in M398, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. This came out, you're seeing M398 a little bit more right nowadays, but, this is a couple years old now, so, yeah. They were doing some fun stuff before it became a little bit more prevalent, and I'm wiping the blade off because there's gunk on it. So, this is a big knife. It's big, titanium frame lock, tons of detail. CKF really kind of outdid themselves on this one. The actual size of the knife, the full review will be linked in the description, so if you're interested in that, or the full specs and everything like that, that's all in there. But the full blade length is 4 inches, and it's almost 9.5 overall. It's a big knife, but it's nice and thin, it's real light, it's really a knife that doesn't quite feel as dramatically large as it is, even though you do have an absolute metric ton of room to hold on to. So, it kind of does both at the same time. It feels big, but not at the same time. Strange, I know. Or maybe that's just me. I'm strange. So, what are we looking at? M398. The plunge gun could definitely be better. The stop pin is up here. Don't have to worry about that, so I can always cut in a more tutorial. I'm just not using this knife too much. I like this one staying relatively pristine. It is on multi-row bearing system. You can actually see it right there, marks for that. And as such, yeah. You got a fuller and a flipper tab for deployment. Both work great. CKF wash with actually some hand satin flats, which is kind of a cool transition here, the way they did that. I also like the cutout. It's a little more interesting. The whole knife is just interesting. Tons of detail here, right? All of this is titanium, but all of this is carbon fiber inlays. And they're all over the dang thing. Multiple. And they're really, really, really well done. Like, fantastically done. This is an interesting, beautiful, beautiful knife that I absolutely love. Pivot collar of this sort of triangular zircuti pocket clip. In this case, this one has a lot of like oranges and almost reds in it. Very attractive. Purples and stuff. Yeah, I like this pocket clip. It's quite interesting looking, and it actually works really well. Zircuti pocket clips, in my experience, can be a little bit tight. This is wonderful. Wonderful. Not a great deal of extra lock bar access, but they bolted out pretty well, so it's pretty easy to get in there, and yeah, it does its thing. Detent is money. Shape, ergos, money. Placement of the pocket clip, just fantastically executed. Nice and in fact, it honestly kind of where it shifts up angles, it sort of shifts the angle of the steel itself shifts. So, or I should say, it shifts directions and then shifts angles at the same time. There we go. It just works in the hand. It's comfortable. It's great. It's thin. It's slicey. It's expensive. This is not a budget knife. CKF does not typically do budget knives. And this is no excuse. It is centered. There is no play. But for the amount of detail and the amount of stuff going on here, like, this ridge actually goes in a little, and then this one comes out. And there's so much here. In fact, I think this might actually be a zirconium backspacer, too. Or back strap. It's got the whole thing. Tons of milling inside. In fact, I like the milling inside. See how it's all kind of... hold on, light. See the milling inside? There's an absolute metric ton of it. It's an absolute hive of stuff in there. For the price point, I think this thing was around $680 which is definitely a lot, but I mean, there is a lot going on here. This is one of the least offensive priced CKF knives, period, in my opinion. This thing's great. I love it. I'm glad to own it. Hopefully they'll continue doing more. I mean, CK Sukhoi 4, there were earlier variants of this. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I am. Hopefully I'll have money. Hopefully I won't be completely poor or or out of house and home at that point. I mean, oh god, things need to turn around. But that's a whole separate story that no one cares about. So, I'm going to end things here. It's nice and simple, nice and short. It's a titanium frame lock that is just dressed to the nines, done up beautifully, amazing execution, M398 blade steel. Yeah, the Sukhoi 4 is just one of my favorites from CKF that I own personally. So, that's everything from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Just a quick... This one was really actually pretty quick, which is... I mean, I'm a little bit happy with myself because I can be succinct sometimes. Consider liking and subscribing. And watching more videos. It'll help. Probably. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.